it should understand that Congress cannot fight Election Commission of India through press conferences, through media bites, or maybe in court. The battle with Election Commission of India can be fought only at the booth level.
आपकी सरकार छीनी गई, चोरी की गई। किसने चोरी की? आप क्या सोचते हो?
If today Congress is saying that Election Commission of India is arbitrarily removing the names or adding the names in electoral roll, it also suggests that Congress party is left with no booth level assistant. So whose responsibility is this?
अरे असेंबली और पार्लियामेंट इलेक्शन के बीच में अगर 50 लाख वोट्स वहां पर ज्यादा होते हैं तो आप ही बताइए ये कैसा डेमोक्रेसी, ये कैसा इलेक्शन कमीशन, ये कैसा वोटर लिस्ट उन्होंने बनाया। महाराष्ट्र का इलेक्शन ये तो फ्रॉड है, डेमोक्रेसी पे ये एक मार है।
When the results came, Rahul Gandhi was surprised and he said that the results are unexpected and their delegation will meet Election Commission of India and lodge a formal complaint. The kind of language being used by Congress leadership about Chhat ka drama, or say Jagannath Pur Yatra ka drama, kind of the words which are casually spoken are being quickly exploited by BJP. Hello here, this is Rakesh Kumar Sinha. The Mahagathbandhan has lost elections in Bihar, but the Congress and its left liberal ecosystem is not ready to accept the result. They blame it on Election Commission of India of vote chori and manipulation. This is not a new response. Every time the Congress has lost election in the last 1 year, this has been their standard argument that Election Commission of India is biased, there is a vote theft, there is a malpractice, and it has lost not because of people's mandate, but because of electoral manipulations. In 2024 June, Congress has some kind of revival when it had won 99 seats and it had put BJP to 240 seats. BJP then was claiming to get over 400 seats, and it was pushed that to the limit where they didn't even have their own majority in parliament. I believe the BJP must have gone back to the drawing boards and have taken everything seriously and must have decided that they are not going to lose future elections so easily. And the results are in front of us. As against that, the Congress became complacent and to some extent overconfident, and it went on losing one election after another. And we see since the result of 2024 parliament election, Congress has lost 4 assembly elections. First Haryana, then Maharashtra, then in Delhi, and now in Bihar. In Haryana, they got 39% of votes, but only 37 seats. Haryana, they were expecting that Congress will make a comeback because they had done well in the parliamentary election. They had won 5 parliamentary seats out of 10 in Haryana. It was expected that the Congress could come back. And when the results came, Rahul Gandhi was surprised and he said that the results are unexpected and their delegation will meet Election Commission of India and lodge a formal complaint. It came out with 3-4 big reasons for the election loss in Haryana. Number 1, there were 25 lakhs fraudulent voters. Number 2, there was electoral malpractice to the extent that when Congress was leading in 73 constituency after the postal ballot, how could they lose the election and end up only winning 37 seats? And they also said that there were instances in which one photograph was used in multiple election iCard. After they lost Maharashtra election, the same kind of argument was given that there is a vote chori, there is a theft, electoral malpractice. We can see those statements coming in the media, in the news, and you would see in this video also subsequently that what was the reaction of Congress party. In Maharashtra also, they believed that they had done well in the previous Lok Sabha election and they were expecting a higher number of seats. But it so turned out that the Congress got only 16 seats and 10% of votes in Maharashtra election, which was down 28 seats from the previous assembly election. In Delhi, again, they got only 6% of total votes, but the 0 seats. But surprisingly, Rahul Gandhi had made no comments on Delhi results because they were consistently losing elections since 2013. So these are the losses and the response of Congress leadership. This is an unfortunate situation because Congress is still the principal opposition party and it has a serious role to play in Indian democracy. There has to be some kind of introspection. They must go back and do the scrutiny how they have lost these elections, where are the problems. But something which is so urgently required is not being given attention to. Rahul Gandhi is busy blaming Election Commission of India and BJP. But there are serious flaws which I believe the Congress party must address if it has to stay in politics in India. There are 5 major points, regions where Congress has to work very seriously if it wants to remain relevant in Indian politics. First of all, it doesn't have any answer to the BJP's narrative of nationalistic agenda. Congress has lost the Sanatan space to BJP. Whatever Congress leadership talks about Hindu festivals, the symbols which are connected to the Hindu emotions, it is being exploited by the BJP as pro-Muslim and anti-Hindu. Congress stand on Ram Mandir, Congress stand on Kumbh, Congress stand on Chhat Puja. The kind of language being used by Congress leadership, Chhat ka drama, I would say Jagannath Pur Yatra ka drama, all kind of the words which are casually spoken are being quickly exploited by BJP and branding them as anti-Hindu. Second is there is a lot of internal factionalism in Congress. We have seen what had happened in Haryana between Huda and Shailaja Kumari. It is not an isolated incident. Same thing had happened previously also in Rajasthan between Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. In Delhi, we know the fight between Ajay Makhan group and Sheila Dikshit group and so on. This has also resulted in weakening the Congress organization. Number 3, Congress does not respect regional leadership. Congress doesn't want any regional setup to grow and become so powerful that it can challenge the national leadership and become a claimant or Congress prime ministerial candidate. I'll give you 3 examples. Mamata Banerjee was in Congress, but she was forced out of the Congress and make her own party. And with that party, she has won elections and she is chief minister for 15 to 20 years now. Same is the case of with Y.S.R. Reddy. He was again a congressman, was forced to be out of the Congress party. He made his own party and now he is a serious player in Andhra Pradesh politics. Prior to that, Sharad Pawar came out of the Congress party and created his own party. All these are clear example of the fact that the Congress party is not ready to accept anybody challenge the dynastic leadership. And whenever it found anybody coming close and challenging to that leadership, it throws out that faction. And that faction subsequently becomes powerful in their respective states. And they are winning elections there. 4th reason is that Congress doesn't have any cadre. There is no cadre left with the Congress. Congress recently has blamed Election Commission of India for a special intensive revision resulting in many voters' name being removed. In the process of creating an electoral roll, there is a position of booth level assistant, which is the prerogative for a recognized political party to appoint. That is called BLA. BLA is an integral part in the making, in the revision and maintaining of the electoral roll. If today Congress is saying that Election Commission of India is arbitrarily removing the names or adding the names in electoral roll, it also suggests that Congress party is left with no booth level assistant. So whose responsibility is this? This is the Congress responsibility. Congress cannot fight Election Commission of India through press conferences, through media bites. The battle with Election Commission of India can be fought only at the booth level. And the last is the complacency and arrogance. Congress believes that it has a divine right, a natural right to govern the nation. It doesn't believe that anybody else other than Congress can rule this country. So with this feeling, the Congress has survived for so many years and now it is on serious decline. So there has to be a lot of task for the Congress, and if it wants to contest the next UP election or subsequently the next parliamentary election, it has to keep its house in order and do all other works which are necessary. See, it can go on fighting Election Commission of India. That is a separate issue. Nobody can defend Election Commission of India if there is a single name which has been illegally removed or added. So that is one issue which has to be fought not only by Congress party, by all other political parties. At the same time, the deficiency which the Congress is facing today, if it is not addressed in time, so only giving bite will not make Congress come back to the power. Thank you for listening.